Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Dan the Music Man here with On the Zero Show. We are going to talk about some of your contemporary art. Oh yes, well, some of my art is contemporary, but I mean, technically, yeah, it can be contemporary art. Yeah, it's here and then it's gone. That's not what contemporary art is. Sure it is. You put it up and then you take it down and it's gone. It disappears. Contemporary. No, Monsieur Le Chef. That's temporary. And my art isn't temporary. What you're referring to is our new merch store, which is now available and in the description link below. It is now. You can buy all the stuff and it'll be up there. But what Monsieur Le Chef is talking about is not contemporary art. By the way, contemporary art is 1960s to the present. It is more about technology and upcoming things. It is contemporary. You're talking about temporary, which means not permanent. However, our art is permanent, and Dr. Dan copyright and everything that Dan does. Dr. Dan the Music Man draws, and the reason episodes take so long and are brought out in packets of a couple episodes at a time is it takes so long to do the art, as well as it takes a long time to write the music and write songs and everything as well, which is why the albums are going to take a while to come out. But our second album will be up soon as well, June 26th. Stay tuned for that and pre-order June 16th. So the merch store is out now, and you'll be able to get all stuff, and you will be able to get the great Dr. Dan the Music Man shirt, t-shirt, that one you can put on coffee mug, whatever you like. We do have it in the store, so go check out our store. And what Monsieur Le Chef's talking about, the temporary thing, is for each thing there will be special editions of Dr. Dan the Music Man art on the shirts that will be related to songs. For instance, the next one is going to be the replacement of the cover for the last album, Lucifer album, Morning Star. It will not, it won't have words on it, just like the other one has the words built in for the Dr. Dan the Music Man, but it won't have a title or anything or the thing. It is actually the Concrete Jungle episode picture. Concrete Jungle episode, which is kind of based off of kind of The Crow. But it is not The Crow. It is copywritten. It is my own unique thing. Concrete Jungle. That one will be on a different album, but it is because Concrete Jungle is actually on the song album of the following one. It's just another picture you can get for your shirt if you'd like. So that is temporary. It will go back to the album cover I also drew for the normal ones. And in certain things like releases of albums may come out with temporary covers as well that are not, they may appear again. They're just limited edition though. They're limited time and you can only get them for a limited time on special occasions. And if they do cycle or don't cycle, come in the vault, go out of the vault, whatever, they are temporary. For the actual covers will be available. And what he's talking about is the temporary user. You should go up and pick that t-shirt up because it'll be very hard to get that shirt, except for live events. You might be able to get some of those shirts that are not on there, but to get it on the store itself, they will cycle out and be hard to get. So you should pick them up. They are permanently my art, so they will be available in ways, throughout the internet. There are other ways to get shirts you want, but it is temporary and their price may go up because they are special edition. So go ahead and check out our merch store. And for the opening of the merch store, we are actually going to be changing the album cover for When Silence Breaks, just temporarily, to an art piece that was featured in the Concrete Jungle episode. If you don't know what episode that is in episode that was that was the Mother's Day episode part 2, which is very recent. So we are here and keep talking. Yeah, anyway, Monsieur Le Chef. So we are there to just do that, and we're gonna give Uncle Kenny, Uncle Kenny, because you're so mean to everybody. And this is a Love Everybody part 2. Yeah, you love black people. What, you like black people? Yeah, black people. I like white people. I like brown people. I like red people and yellow people and green people. Yeah, you're green. I'm green? Am I the Grinch or am I sick? No, you're Greek. Yes, I am Greek. I'm Greek Romanian, which does make me technically green white. A white. There are multiple different types of white people: white brown, white green. Because most white people are actually not pasty white. They're from some background that sometimes it's considered the other one. Yeah, you're yellow on the inside, so you're like an egg. Yes, people call me an egg, white on the outside, yellow on the inside. But that's a different story. Anyway, we will be like I said, opening the merch store. So check out the merch store and enjoy the episode. And we hope you enjoy today's songs. We do have a very cool singer. Yeah, Grimline. Oh, goodness. You said you were going to pick the next song that time, and I did the idol. This was your punishment, right? It's not punishment. I'm picking Grimline because he's a great hip hop rap artist. He's black. Yeah, he's black. And we love everybody, regardless of color of skin. We have today's episode, a black and a white. Because it doesn't matter if you're black or white. Yeah. There are nights. Hey, Mike, we're not doing Michael Jackson. It's copywritten. Yeah. Well, yeah, Midnight Kojo. Yes, Midnight Kojo, was friends with Michael Jackson, and apparently you knew him too, right? Yeah, I do know Midnight Kojo. He's a great guy. Okay. Anyway, he's black. Yeah, he's a great guy though. Okay. Anyway, we don't care to color your skin. That is why we do not support racism. We're against racism. And very deep, we are going to have a very live poem, and we want you to repeat after us in this episode later. We will make a little oath of loving everyone. And we will see you all in the rest of this episode. I'm Dr. Danny Music Man, and this is On the Show. Yeah, in the art store, there's Montecito Chef stuff, right? Yes, there is actually Montecito Chef stuff. You're on very characterized chef version of you, but you are on volume 1 of the Best of Dr. Jam Music Man and a t-shirt. So that's pretty cool, right? Montecito Chef. Yeah, Montecito Chef is on everything because Montecito Chef controls the show and it is Montecito Chef's show. That is why Montecito Chef is the one who starts the show when he wants to start it too. I'm the director and the producer and everybody. Yes, Montecito Chef. Okay, I pressed the button. This is my time to press the button. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, hey, Roswell. Oh, I didn't see you there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What you hear about talking about loving everybody? No. Oh, I wanted to talk about enzymes. Enzymes? That's kind of random. You mean like lactase, which breaks down lactose in your body? Yeah. And aromatase. Yes, aromatase is aromatase is actually a very unique and very important enzyme. Yeah, it helps your smell. Smell? No, it has nothing to do with smell. Although I am shocked you know what aroma means. What the hell is aroma? Never mind. Anyway, so what kind of enzymes were you talking about? I'm thinking like bookcase. Bookcase? That's not an enzyme. Sure it is. It helps you read. Not really. In outer space. Outer space is not a outer space. I get they end in ace, but they're not enzymes. Yeah, it is. It helps you, like with the nighttime sky. That's how your audio adjusts to the nighttime so you can see in the dark. Okay. Anyway, we have a great show for you. I'm Dr. Dan the Music Man, and this is Roswell Rooster. See you later. Duh. Okay. Duh.
There's a little spot on Willow in Maine where the summer air still whispers your name. Foreshadow stand where the young boys used to be, singing old harmonies to the midnight breeze. The corner store is boarded now, but we still gather anyhow. And when the world gets cold and hard to fight, we meet again under the old street light. Under the old street light, voices carry through the night. Dreams may fade and years may fly, but these songs never die. Side by side we still belong in the echoes of a song, though the world keeps moving on under the old street light. Tommy lost his wedding ring. Joe still laughs at everything. Charlie swears he still can hit those notes, though age got heavy in our throats. But when the harmony settles in, we all feel 19 again. For a little while the world feels right under the old street light. Under the old street light, voices carry through the night. Dreams may fade and years may fly, but these songs never die. Every heartbreak, every mile still disappears for a while when the harmony shines bright under the old street light. Time keeps rolling like the trains, but the music still remains under the old street light. We still sing into the night, though our hair turned winter white. Our hearts still burning bright, and when our final day is gone, these old echoes will live on, floating through the summer sky under the old street light. Still hear the harmonies under the old street light.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Dan Music Man here with totally Uncle Kenny, your Uncle Kenny, just like totally, and you're the ultimate paradox. Ultimate paradox? Yeah, the ringer of light, the devil, but Prince of Darkness reaching light. It's a paradox. Well, like you just said, Lucifer is to bring our light. Lucifer. Lucifer. Yes, you are correct. Lux in Latin is light, and fere is to bring. So therefore, Lucifer is the bringer of light. That is why, Lux is used on like skincare products for lightening and brightening your skin. And as a character in a video game, she cares about light. Lux means light. So Lucifer, Luxfere, yes, it means the bringer of light. And I guess in a way, there's a paradox. He's also the Prince of Darkness, so dark and light, but they are go together, so it makes sense. Yeah, totally. But if you claim to be the devil, yeah, I'm Lucifer. Yeah, and yet you're the nicest person, or you'd give your shirt off your rack to a homeless guy, even if you had no shirt. Yeah, I am super nice. That's what my dad used to say, that I would take my own shirt off my back and give it to a homeless person. That's how nice I am. He says I'm too nice and everybody uses me, but I do love everybody and I am nice to everybody. And if the devil can be nice to everybody, what does it say about people who can't, they just judge and can't, like, totally, they can't be nice. What does it say about humans like that? Yeah, what does it say about humans like that? If the devil can love everybody, but you can't. Yeah, but we shouldn't judge anyone. We're not judging anyone. We don't judge people by the color of their skin. We don't care if you're black, white, green, red, yellow, purple, whatever. We don't care the color of your skin. You can be blue. We don't care about the color of your skin. We don't care about your religion or your gender. Yeah, totally. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yes, we don't judge you on any of that stuff, and we have a little pledge here for you. But today we have it's like a little 10 commandments. We're going to want you to follow by it. We want everyone to love everybody. Dr. Dan the Music Man loves you no matter who you are. Yeah, totally. And your Uncle Kenny loves you. Oh, that's very kind. I love you too, Uncle Kenny. Yeah, totally. Yeah. And is society or just like to chillax, man? They need some weed, but whatever they need to just chillax and not judge people, then like it's totally other place to live, man. Just don't judge people, man. You don't gain anything, and it doesn't matter what they're doing as long as you're a good person. You don't need to judge other people or care about what they're doing. Just live your own life and be nice to people and respect them, man. Yes, we should respect people and love people. It is a very hippie way, but it is also a positive way you need to be living your life. Isn't that right, Uncle Kenny? Totally. And I just think that, you all need to learn to love each other. I love you all. You want something, Uncle Kenny? I'll give you a signature. You want an autograph on Uncle Kenny? Uncle Kenny can give you an autograph, huh? That's a gift for you. Yeah. Totally. Uncle Kenny. Yeah, Uncle Kenny. We do want to emphasize love and peace. And that is why in our episode today we do have Grimline. Grimline is a little extreme. He kind of hates rich people. But this is his own paradox, his own actually thing is that Grimline made so much money because he's so famous that he's actually rich too, even though he came from a background where he's not. And in a way, he also kind of, at the same time, he doesn't feel like money. He feels like he actually kind of blames himself sometimes for not being the person who died on the block, is one of his songs. He kind of says, why was it not him, and why did it have to be someone else? He actually kind of mocks the rich, but he's doing it in a way where he believes that people should all be equal. Yeah, communism. And there it goes. No, communism doesn't work because communism is everyone is equal, but some people are more equal than others. True communism cannot exist. However, what can exist is that people treat each other with respect. Not everybody is going to be able to do the same thing. Not everyone's as smart as each other. Not everyone is as capable as each other. There are disabled people. However, those with money should support and help people with disabled and shouldn't ignore them. You should not put a stumbling block in front of a blind man. It literally states that in the Bible. And we need to love and treat everyone with respect. There are different levels of capabilities in certain things, and that doesn't mean that you can't have money and be rich and do whatever you want. And there are people who don't have enough money, but you should be helping them, and there should be some case that somehow they get helped. If they don't want to be helped, which in some cases some people don't, that's their own problem. However, you do not disrespect them, you do not mock them, you do not hate them. The main goal from everything in our episode is that you should love everybody. Love is made for all. It's always hatred, man. Well, that's an anti-hippie thing to say. Which is why it should be gone. Because Hatred has no place in society. We need to love. Oh, love is a stronger emotion, and things that are stronger win. Love is the strongest. Yes, love is very strong. Love is what makes people unique. No, it doesn't. Animals have it too. Yes, animals have love as well. And animals don't necessarily have a not place either. What about your pets? Oh, yeah, Mochi. How's Mochi? Yes, Mochi is great. We love Mochi. Mochi is doing very, very well. And Mochi likes her little treats. And Mochi's very, very smart. She's even smarter than most people that I've seen. So, but that doesn't mean we hate those people. We love everybody, and we hope you. We don't want to make this as belabor that point. It is belaboring in the whole episode. That's what the episode's about. But we don't need to keep going on about that. Anyway, so Uncle Kenny, what do you think of Grimline? So you're gonna say something? And if you have nothing nice to say, then don't say anything at all. Wow, you hate Grimline? Oh, man. I love Grimline. I love everyone. Just don't love everything they do. That is true. You don't have to love everything everybody does because sometimes people are bad people. Grimline, however, is not a bad person. He's a great guy. Yeah, and I know it totally. I didn't say he wasn't. He is a good guy, but he just uses a lot of bad words and is. I'm just not so hard with him cussing. So you just don't like the cussing. That is fair to say. Anyway, we hope you all enjoy the songs in this episode. We hope to see you all in it later. And again, check out our merch store and love everyone. Peace and love for everyone. Yeah, man, totally. Uncle Kenny, man. And I will see you all later. Give you all an autograph. Yeah, Uncle Kenny, yeah.
Yeah, this ain't a movie. Grew up where the dope smell stick to the walls. Guns louder than the ice cream truck calls. Needles in the alley, shells on the ground. Learn real quick how to duck that sound. Woo. Crack fiends pacing like they on the clock. Young niggas gripping metal way before they learn blocks. Mama praying I make it home, streets betting I don't. First gun I saw wasn't in the game. It was tucked in the waistband, shaking with rage. First drug deal I witnessed wasn't no flex. It was rent due fridge, empty stress on stress. They ask why my tone so dark, why my trust so low. You don't grow up dodging death and come out soft, bro. Guns and drugs, where I'm from, that's the air that we breathe. You either learn fast as fuck or get laid underneath. They say choose better paths like we had them in you. I'm a product of the block, that shit branding my tissue. I see niggas sell poison just to eat, then die slow from the same damn streets. I seen cops ride by, not give a fuck, till the body dropped, now his hands up. Every night felt tense as hell. Every sound had a story to tell. Could be fireworks, could be war. Either way, we sleeping on the floor. They call us criminals, never ask why. Never ask what it costs just to stay alive. They don't see the setup, just the reaction. Blame the symptom, ignore the traction. They ask why my tone so dark, why my trust so low. You don't grow up dodging death and come out soft, bro. Guns and drugs, where I'm from, that's the air that we breathe. You either learn fast as fuck or get laid underneath. They say choose better paths like we had them in you. I'm a product of the block, that shit branding my tissue. I don't glorify none of this. I survived it, that's it. If my words sound violent, it's cause my childhood was, bitch. I watch friends disappear, some to grave, some to sell. Same block, different fate, all written in hell. I ain't proud of the damage, but I own what it made. Turn fear into fuel, turn rage into aim. I rap like this cause it's real, not cause it's sell. This the shit you can't wash off once you've been through hell. Guns and drugs, that's the script they gave us to read. I rewrote my ending, but I remember the scene. I ain't lucky, I'm disciplined. Big difference.
Okay, so now everyone, we're going to read this is our new commandment. I don't know, well, there's a better word for it, but I can't think of it right now. But we're going to repeat after me the last 3 lines. So, we are not enemies. We are not divided by the color of our skin, the language of our prayers, the people we love, or the paths we walk. Hate builds walls. Love opens doors. We choose kindness over cruelty, understanding over fear, peace over anger. We will not judge a soul by race, religion, sex, belief, or difference, because every person carries a heart, a story, a dream, and a light inside them. No child is born full of hate. Hate is taught, and together we refuse to pass it on. We stand as one people, one world, one human family, and we say now together, love was made for all. Love was made for all. Love was made for all. And that's my poem. So, Dr. Dan Music Man, love you all, and see you all in the next episode. Have a great day. And we hope that you have a good time. Have a blessed day.